4 days from the start of the games. It's been really fun this week, working out with some other competitors at Big Dane CrossFit. We're officially in Madison, finally. It's a week before the CrossFit Games, and we are at a great campsite just a couple miles outside of Madison. I actually rode my bike to the Alliant Energy Center yesterday just to see it. So today I'm headed to Big Dane CrossFit to drop in. I'm probably gonna spend a little more time in a gym this week. But definitely some time training outside of the rig. Like this afternoon, I'm doing the 333, 3,000 meter row, 300 double unders, and a 3-mile run. And that's just fun. It's time to train hard, eat all my macros, get all the sleep, recover well, be as healthy as possible heading into next week's competition. Well, that was good. This was a place where the kids could play, and I got to swim in some open water, and it wasn't far. We decided that it was probably 300 meters, our little triangle loop that we went in. Did that 2.5 times before we got kicked out. But what it was really good for was building some confidence in the water. Literally, really unfamiliar spot. Super deep because it's a quarry, so I've got that in the back of my mind. Like, if I sink to the bottom, they're gonna have a hard time finding my body. Another swim session done. I was lucky enough today that there was swimmers out on the lake already, and there was actually 3 buoys set up in a triangle and a swim coach out there. And so I waved and he let me come in the water, totally cool. So it was really nice to have someone on a kayak, like in the water. So I'm not swimming by myself. My UK friends are running a little bit late, so I actually just got in to get this thing done. So really nice to have buoys to target. Also have someone in the water just in case something happens. I get nervous in the water. I could whistle and I could get rescued, but that was not necessary today. I got the swim done. In the middle of the swim, I definitely got a little spooked, you know, thinking that this is a limestone quarry, a really deep pond, and I just get these thoughts in my head as I'm swimming through the middle of the lake, like, gosh, that's a really long way down there. If I sink down there, they'll never find me. these are the thoughts that I have, and I'm trying to control those thoughts, but I find it really hard when I'm swimming because there's nothing to distract my mind with except counting strokes, just counting 5 strokes, take a breath. I'm proud of myself that I got in the water again, ready for the games, and yeah, on with the day. Yesterday was my last full day of working out, and it was a doozy. There's this whole process as you're getting close to something like the CrossFit Games where you're just wondering, like, am I doing too much or am I not doing enough? Like, when do we start really like dialing things down? When's the perfect timing? And yesterday was a big day, and today I was really beat up. My whoop showed that I was in need of significant recovery. Yeah, at this point, I am not training anymore. This morning, I got up and did a swim to practice and gain confidence in the water, and that was great. And tomorrow, I've got 2 sessions, but I can actually technically do them all together in one session to make it just kind of simple. The volume is getting much, much lighter. Saturday, 1 session, just one little thing, and then some light cardio. Move the RV to the final spot before the CrossFit Games. That's where we'll be through the entire Games weekend. Registration is on Saturday as well, so that's a big day. Sunday, lots of rest. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of orientations Sunday or Monday with the Games and with Mayhem. So be prepared for all that stuff. I also learned that Reebok is going to be giving out prizes for people wearing Reebok shoes during the competition like this. If you win an event, Reebok will give us in the age groups $1,000 for first place, $500 for second place, again, if we're wearing their shoes. And that's bold, that's fun. And as age group athletes, we don't get any prize money for individual event wins, just for winning the whole thing from CrossFit. So that's pretty exciting, and will definitely have us battling and clamoring towards the finish line, because that's $1,000 on the line. Like, that's awesome. That's really cool. And I predominantly wear Reebok shoes anyway. I can do that. I brought my shoes. So I feel pretty good. In training this week, it was one of those weeks where my body responded. When I worked hard, it produced the results I was going for. There were a couple of days this week where I wasn't necessarily feeling it. Like, I just didn't feel like completely energized, but then I snatched well, or I did, heavy squat clean thrusters, and my body felt good when I was doing the work. So it's encouraging. I'm just ready to compete. I'm ready to actually dial down, let my body heal from the past couple of weeks of training, for goodness sakes. How do I feel my chances are? I don't know. Everybody works hard, and that's the thing. I won't let my guard down until Thursday when it's all done. When it's done, it's done. And when it comes down to it, this is not a life or death thing, but it is fun to battle. And I've talked about this before, that I just love to get out there and battle in person with all the guys I get to battle with. There are a lot of really good competitors. Everyone wants to win. Everyone wants to work hard. Everyone's been training hard, but they're also like good guys. So it's kind of fun. Like, when we're able to congratulate each other, pat each other on the back for whatever the end result is, that's really cool camaraderie in events like this. Like, we become friends, all 20 of us in the age group, by the time this is done. On the last day, we'll be taking pictures together and doing all kinds of stuff like that, just celebrating the battles that we took on with each other. And we'll be wrecked. I guarantee that our asses will be handed to us at the Games this year. Bumping up into the 45-year-old age group, there's a little bit of pressure that I apply to myself, where, I'm the youngest in my age group, I should do well. So I apply that pressure. Yeah, I should do well here. I'll be a little bit disappointed if I don't do well, given that this is the youngest 45 to 49-year-old age group version of myself that I'll be. At the same time, there's things I can control and things I can't control. I've done all the work, all the things I can control, they're done. Now it's just, let's see what hand is dealt, and we'll play those cards. It's the dream of thousands of dudes in my age group to qualify for the CrossFit Games, to get a chance to come and compete. And I'm blessed and lucky enough to be able to do that. And that's good enough. Now that I'm here, let's have some fun and battle hard. So we packed up our things, sold the house, moved into an RV in order to start this adventure of living on the road. And if for some reason I don't do well at the CrossFit Games, it's still worth it to get out here and to experience this life on the road. walk in to athlete registration for the 2021 NoBull CrossFit Games. This is one of the best parts going through this registration process. They make it super special for the athletes. All right, we're all checked in. Kayla took care of us. This was super fun. And yeah, the NoBull check-in is done. Time to go get another picture. So as you go through this process, you end up with 3 bags worth of stuff. A bag full of shoes, a bag full of accessories, and a bag full of clothes, which I will go through obviously later. I'm in the athlete warm-up area. This is a huge area with all the equipment you would ever need to warm up, work out, get some shit done in here. So this is what it looks like all around. It's empty now. On competition days, it will be busy in here. I'm all registered for the CrossFit Games. I got a ton of cool stuff. It's great. I'll share all of it, obviously.